Hey y'all, day 11 of our road trip in America basically started with a little rubber duck somebody left on our bonnet, or hood if you're from America. But anyway, I think somebody was appreciating our lovely Mustang and left us a gift. Anyway, we head off into the dark, shoot off, and then we find our way into Emory Pass, which was absolutely beautiful. There was nothing on the road except for a couple of deer. So as soon as the sun came up, these deers appeared, and it was absolutely beautiful, and a great way to start the morning. And then we head off to White Sands and do some other stuff. We will go and see a missile site. It's all very exciting. Anyway, enjoy, and I'll catch you in a minute when I stop this fast-forwarded bit of road trip. But it's bloody gorgeous, bloody gorgeous. Oh, and by the way, today was 490 miles. So quite impressive, I think. A long, long day in the saddle. Over 10 hours, I think. Well, we had an early start this morning. 8 o'clock it is, and we're in this place, Emory Pass. It's absolutely bloody gorgeous. Can you see that road down there? We've been sort of chasing the sun, trying to wait until the sun came up, and it just came up as these deer were crossing the road, and it meant we stopped, which is really lucky. But there's no one here. I've probably driven 50 miles and passed one car coming the other direction. It's just amazing. Listen to that. Nothing. Awesome. We've got another missile. This is called a Nike Hercules missile. It had a nuclear tip on the end of it, but it was sort of anti-aircraft missile. I'm going to go to a missile museum because I don't know why, I'm just crazy. But anyway, we've come over this hill, and there's beautiful landscapes. Then there's this massive missile. Helen in the car over there, and a whole pile of rubbish. Yeah, that's the bad part of this. There's a mattress over there. People just don't give a shit anymore, do they? But it's quite a nice view. Somewhere down there's a missile museum, and we're also going to the White Sands. So that's pretty cool. But I just had to stop for this because I thought, that's just mental, isn't it? Have that by the side of the road. But yeah, it's a Cold War missile. If you really want to read it, you can pause it, I suppose. Here, look. There's a bit down there. A bit down there. A Nike Hercules. Is that a Nike? Yeah, Nike Hercules missile. But pretty freaking cool. Well, we're currently in White Sands Missile Range, which there's a big sign back there said this is an active range. If you find anything, just call the police, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of weird. But, I don't know if they fire it into that or probably fire it out in there, don't they? Oh, and it also said photography is prohibited, so I probably have to be careful what I'm doing here because I don't want to get arrested. It's a bit like Area 51, but not as hardcore, I don't think. There's not people hiding in the hills, I don't think. But anyway, we'll find out in a minute. We've made it onto the White Sands Missile Base, it's an active base. and you have to give them your passport, sign in, and it's absolutely freaking crazy. They've got all these missiles, as you'd probably imagine from a missile headquarters, but bloody hell, it's crazy. There's a big old one up there. It's a drone, that one. Yeah, it was quite intense getting in. It was like going through a border. And yeah, because we just rocked up to the front gate and he says, oh no, you got to turn around. You got to do a U-turn. And we did. And then we saw this little grumpy Mexican dude. He just sort of like interrogated us. Well, he actually just took our passports. We've got day passes with our photos on because we're on the active base. I like the, look at this. It's been out in the sun a bit too long. But yeah, it's crazy. God, the Americans love war. They're warmongers. I love it. I don't love it at all. Another good sign here. Yeah, look at that one. Freebie. Fire bee. What's this one? It's pretty cool. Sort of smiling. This is the first most popular target drones. So, 1951. Subsonic drone. It did 690 miles an hour. It was launched underneath an aircraft, and I presume they're target drones. It meant you had to fire at them or try and shoot them down or something. But look, these ones look a little bit like planes in a way, don't they? I think there's a bird living in that one up there. Oh, here's a funny looking thing, isn't it? It's another drone. Anti-submarine helicopter. Blimey. It's crazy. The crossbow. It's quite a pretty one, isn't it? Quite like that one. How old's that? In the 50s, I think. Yeah, 50, 55. They had panache back then, didn't they? And then you got some more recent stuff like this. It's bloody horrible, isn't it? Oh, she's a big one. Oh, that's that one I saw up the road. The Nike Hercules. Yeah. The only deployed nuclear-armed surface-to-air weapon. So they put a little nuclear tip on the end of it, which meant they could blow up a whole fleet of airplanes as they came over, rather than just one. This thing is freaking humongous. What the hell is that? Mace. Mace was an Air Force surface-to-surface winged cruise missile. Fucking hell. It was deployed in Europe in 1959. Bloody hell. Anyway, that's massive. I'm trying to read and learn as I go along, but I'm never going to understand. Oh, this one's cute. This one's cute, isn't it, Helen? Helen, do you want to say hello to Bobby? Yeah, this one's cute. SS-11. Oh, a French anti-tank missile was used by the US to train gunners and anti-tank operators. Yeah, not a lot of writing on that one. 1960s. The Cross. 1950. Oh, what's this? There's like a weird spaceship, but you can't read anything. The sign's totally knackered on that one. Another one over there. Oh, there's a big old cannon over there. Should we stick to the path and actually follow the... Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, got to be careful of rattlesnakes as well. This thing reminds me of the thing the Nazis had, the doodle bugs. Pulse jet. I imagine that is a pulse jet thing. I'm not a bloody mechanic, but it does look very much like that. Here's a massive one. It's just mental. I don't know what that says. I think it says howitzer. I can't read upside down either. Yeah. It's just a bit mental, isn't it? This big one, 45 foot in length, 1947, with a prototype undergoing flight testing by summer. So it's sort of, this is a really early one, 40s. Probably sort of, they're all getting paranoid about the Nazis' V2s, weren't they? So let's make one bigger. Total annihilation. Yeah, look at this one over here. What is this? That can't be. This looks like a carrot. This is a Hybix High Impulse Booster Experiment. Oh, there you go. Another massive one. I'm not going to go through all these because, you know, it's just the awe of seeing them all together is quite impressive. I don't need to go through everything. But as you can see, they love it over here. The whole bloody place. Look at this one, it's massive. The Athena, 1964. Yeah, it's cool. Anyway, I'm going to sign off here and just actually look at some stuff. Get out of the heat probably in a little bit. We're not going to stay here very long, but it's bloody amazing. I like the whole signing in and the, you know, I thought that was funny. Yeah, that was funny. Having to sign in, Helen, was a bit of a nightmare, wasn't it? But
it was intense.
Intense. And they are, I think, over there. They've told us not to record over that side because something is happening over there. There's a lot of dust, sand, smoke or something. And he said, you know, you can't do that. He also said they don't like letting Chinese in, which I thought was quite funny. They said that somebody came in and like, oh yeah, we're only tourists and all the rest of it, but they weren't convinced and so didn't let them in. It's probably a bit, he made that up, I don't know, but it was quite funny. Anyway, I'm not recording that side. I'm just recording this last little bit here. Then I'm going to sign off because, you know, they all look pretty similar, don't they, really? I'm on top of the cinephodolite. It's a thing that uses photography to track missiles in the air. Anyway, it gives quite a good view of the whole site. We've got one with wheels on there, which I quite like. I'd like that as my motor. Look at that, though. Just mental. And a couple of cannons just thrown in there. Oh, and there's a plane over there as well. You can't really see very well. But yeah, it's a cool little place. It's very, very hot, though. So I can't be out here much longer, I don't think. We're driving at White Sands and it's very corrugated. This is the bit where there is just no road, no tarmac, it's just sand. I've got the camera on the roof, so I'm slightly worried it's going to fall off. But yeah, look, we're in the dunes. This is what I came out here for. Proper dunes. I've not ever been somewhere like this. Obviously, we've got beaches in Norfolk, but nothing like this. This is wicked. Wicked and good. Wicked and good. So here we are, the White Sands in, where is this place, Helen? New Mexico.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Helen, can you take this? Can you take that? But it's absolutely beautiful. The wind, there's no wind. It's just great. I'm going to put my phone in my shoe because I feel as if I should do an action shot or something. Like run, maybe jump down this dune, Helen.
I mean,
is that a good idea?
I've got the car key, so I'm good.
Oh, Helen's got the car key. So yeah, I've got an action camera. I should probably do something actiony. But I don't want to get sand everywhere. Can I be bothered to try and fall down this? Oh God, can I? Am I that needy that I'm gonna try and... This could be a disaster. I'm not, I don't think I can do it, there's someone watching. Somebody's done a really good slide down there. Do I dare just roll down it? Shall I just jump down it? I want this car to go though. This is embarrassing. What have I got? Let's go. Right, I'm just doing my pockets up.
Are you holding on to the camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, he's going because it's going to be embarrassing. I think I'm just going to slide down my bottom. Yeah, this is not very adventurising, is it? But it's better than nothing, isn't it? Here you go. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Yeah. Probably just walk it, to be honest. Probably just walk it. It's probably best. And I've ruined a nice slide now, but yeah, that was pretty pathetic, wasn't it? That was pathetic, but this sand is absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of cool. Oh my God, can I get back up? Oh God. It's a bit steeper than I thought. Oh God. Yeah. Probably won't do that again. But wow. What a lovely place. Sort of a place you probably propose to someone if you could breathe. Oh God. It's all about the recovery. But yeah, it's lovely. But you gotta be quite energetic. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so fine. We've taken our shoes off, and it's just weird. It's literally like a desert, obviously with car parking and stuff like that, and there's car parking over there. But yeah, it's beautiful sand, really nice, and it's just nice to experience all-round sand in the middle of a desert. I think we'll probably go up here, see how high we can get, and I'll take a thing. But it is really nice. I think tomorrow it's going to get really windy, and I can imagine coming here in the wind would be horrendous. We had that had the experience at Horseshoe Bend where it was really rainy, blowy, and it was just horrible. It was getting in every orifice. Not something you want. But the thing to do here is bring a little slide and slide down the dunes, but we haven't got one. We're not going to buy one. But it's really beautiful. And quite peaceful after the missiles. We went to the missile range. So this is actually a bit more peaceful. Bit of nature. Love it. As you know, I love everything, so it's quite easily pleased, but this is quite impressive. National Park is $25 to get in, but we bought American the Beauty thing, which was, I think it was $80, or maybe 60 or 70. But we've got our money's worth because we've been to 3, 4, 5 maybe national parks and not had to pay. So it's worked out. It's worked out good. But yeah, I'm heading up here. I'm going to head up here. Out of breath already. I'm so unfit. But it's a bit harder the sand here, which is nice. But yeah, look. Here comes my beauty. Carrying all the goods and stuff. Got my shoes. Oh, well, let's keep going. We'll see what's up the top here. What's up the top? I can guarantee it's not going to be a gift shop, which is quite nice. Not massively keen on gift shops. Oh yeah, this is a good spot. Got all the mountains in the background. Oh yeah, look at that. This is the money shot. Up here, look at that. Oh, although you can see all the cars. Because there's like a loop. You drive around in a loop. But wow, just amazing. Just on our way to Marfa, and this shop is something I wanted to stop at. Unfortunately, there's loads of bloody tourists here, which is fair enough because I'm one as well. But yeah, it's much better if there's no one here because it's just in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing here at all. So it is a bit random. It's an art installation, Helen. Yes. The Mustang's still going well. And we are on a road, everyone's doing 100 miles an hour down this road. Well, except for him, but why I've stopped here is because of these things. Look at these. Basically, as you come into Marfa, someone has decided, I think this gentleman here, has put up these things. So we've got Lizzie Taylor, James Dean, who I'm a huge fan of. Shame he died when he did, in his 20s. And I think they filmed their film called Giant in Marfa. So this is what this is all about. It's sort of a homage to the movie. And they've got some music playing, which is run off solar. But it's pretty cool. The other, yeah, it's just cool. I mean, there's nothing more to say about it. Just a bit of randomness in the middle of the desert. Yeehaw! Yeehaw, motherfucker, let's go! Yeah, it's just weird. This country is weird. We've been driving for fucking 10 hours today. We're absolutely knackered, and Helen doesn't know that we're staying in a train tonight. So I'm going to record that because that'll be quite funny. But it's going to be an interesting night, I think. Anyway, so it's a surprise for her. So Helen, we are about to arrive at our destination where we're staying tonight.
Okay.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Have you got any idea what's it going to be?
I've got no clue.
The only thing I've told you is it's got a bath outside.
Yeah.
So that immediately says this area looks a bit sketchy.
It doesn't look like somewhere you would stay.
It doesn't look like somewhere you'd stay. No, it doesn't, does it? But don't worry, it'll all be good. It'll all come clear when you see it. Or it could be something different, Helen. What could it be?
No way.
Yes.
No way. Are we staying in that?
We're staying in a fucking train. We're staying in a fucking train. Oh my god.
Wow.
This is fucking amazing, isn't it? Helen, what do you think?
Oh, it's amazing.
We're staying in a train. We're staying in a train. Who fucking raw? We're staying in a train. Wow, this place is amazing. We are staying. God, I've got to be careful not to fall over. But we're staying in a Santa Fe caboose. So I love trains. And this one's awesome because they've turned it into an Airbnb. It's got its own little area there, patio area. You've got to be careful of these steps. They're quite steep, quite easy to trip up and get out of breath. But it comes with its own record player with records, a kitchen that we probably won't use, but we do have beers in the fridge, a little sofa, we haven't unpacked our cases, a tiny little bed. Actually, it's pretty reasonable size. It's probably the same as what we've got at home. Aircon, which is probably a heater as well. The seating bits. That's quite loud though, isn't it? And here we've got a shower. There's a light there for the shower, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it's here. Oh yeah, look. So I'll be having a lovely shower in the morning. I might just turn that down. Turn it down. Turn it down a bit. Yeah, that's better. In here, we've got a little toilet. So cute. Mirror, basin, toilet, everything you could need. Honestly, it's freaking amazing. I love it. I've not even been in there. I don't know what's in there. Hopefully there's no body in there. But the main thing is it's got a fridge with beer and provisions. And a lovely, lovely vibe in the middle of nowhere. Everything is in the middle of nowhere here, but it feels so particularly here, especially after 3 or 4 tins of beer. But Helen is Helen's heading out here because we've got this extra bit outside. Helen's thinking about having a bath. She's about ready. So yeah, there's the evidence that I'm quite drunk. But yeah, it comes with a bath, and we put loads of bubbles in. And as you can see, totally bubbly, bubble fest. So I think we're ready. So I'm going to switch off now because Helen's going to get all inappropriate. But oh my God, this place is amazing. I love it so much. The records still going. But one final look at this. God, it's like a 1970s caboose. So it's not an engine. They used to put stuff in here, presumably, like luggage and stuff like that. But it's all really nicely done. Like all these little switches. It's brilliant. Proper nice. Really nice. It's got a fan. Like I say, aircon. The lights are amazing. Look at all this, I love the switch. It feels like a proper switch. And the kitchen's really well appointed. There's stuff here, that we won't use, but, you could have a proper, to spend a week here would be brilliant. Marfa. It's a funny little town. Artists and shit like that come here. A little coffee machine. I will be using that tomorrow. And there's some awesome books to have a little read. I think there's one here about the caboose itself, a bit of it, the history of it. I don't know where that is, but I mean, it is just awesome. I love it so much.